everybody, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to another diecast restoration video. Hope everybody's well, and looking forward to this one. Right, with this restoration, I had a bit of skite. Things didn't go according to plan, as per usual, and I lost a bit of footage in the middle. I don't know if I pushed the button the wrong way on the camera, you know, whether I was, when I thought I was recording, I was on standby and the other way around. But anyway, I missed a bit out when I had done the colour on top of the primer. I forgot, well, I didn't forget, but it didn't come out. I remember filming it, but it didn't come out. So there's a bit of a jump from primer to, well, primer, disaster to the colour, the colour coat being on. So we sort of come back to it when I'm putting the decals on. But apart from that, it should be okay, I think, this video. I'll have to watch it through before I publish it. Okay, so yeah, before we start, thank you everybody for joining me again, and you know, thanks for all your support. Thanks for the old subscribers, or all you old subscribers that have stuck with me, and thanks to any new ones that have come along. And if you're new to my channel, I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so we better get on with this. So as you've probably seen in the title, today's video, it's the Dinky Toys Big Bedford box fan, number 923, and that's the HEINZ one. It did have the tin of beans on, I think they're beans, but I've done it with the tomato sauce bottle on, or ketchup bottle, so slightly different to what it originally was, but not much. And this model was kindly donated to my channel, and another one of the many that have been donated to my channel by Mr. David Yates. So my special thanks again to Mr. David Yates for donating this one to me, to my channel. Okay, so without any more hold-ups, or as they say, without further ado, let's get on with the video. And yeah, as I always say, please sit back, relax, enjoy watching the video, see how I got on with this one. Right, okay, let's take a closer look at this one. Well, it's all pretty nice, really. Pretty straight. Slight twist maybe on the base, but nothing much. Okay, so we got the, what's it, HEINZ, whatever it is. Is it HEINZ varieties? I can't see. I know there's a HEINZ beans on, wasn't there? So this is it. Been over painted in a sort of a khaki green. Luckily the doors are there and hinges are alright. Just the metal bits that go in you know, to hold the doors on, a little bit bent, but that's nothing. We'll straighten those when we take them out. so it's a bonus with all the doors on. Yeah, the tyres are all shot, but we're going to put new ones anyway. So really, yeah, I don't know if it's got a slight twist maybe on the chassis. We'll have to look when it looks as if it is a little bit twisted back, the cab. Twisted up, I would say. But yeah, it's a straight model, you know, there's nothing really broken on it. Not sure if it did have a hook or not. I don't think it did actually. Obviously they use this base plate, you know, for different, you know, sometimes they got drop side or whatever on there, different bodies. So that's quite interesting. Yeah, the mud guards are fixed to the chassis on this. Yeah, so we've got 2 rivets for the base plate at the front, and well, I guess these 2 rivets, yeah, for the body. It's kind of, I'm not sure if they're for the body to hold the top part of the body on. Oh, look, crackpot. It's the base of the body, or the body if you like, it comes through and it holds the axles in place, you can see, and that's what holds everything together in the back. So basically we've got to grind the ends of the axle, get the axle off to get the body off. So that's that. Yeah, we'll get the tools and then we'll start undoing it. Okay. Right, okay, I've ground the axle enough to get the wheel off. So hang on, I'll put it back on because I should have got the tyre off first. That's it, because those tyres are toast. So we'll pull that off, get that tyre off, they're all crumbling. And then I've drilled these out, save a bit of time. Whether it will or not remains to be seen. Don't know if I've drilled enough. No, I don't have that one. Okay. I'm probably just going to put the whole lot in, the wheels and all in the caustic with this one. Although there's not that much to file off on there, so I'll probably take the wheels off, do a better job. Better do it properly, eh? Take this old tyre off. Ooh, that's tight. It's like concrete. It's like the old matchbox tyres. Solid. Right, okay, so that should come away now. It's got a tongue in there. It's tight. It's tight. Oh, there she goes. Well, caught between the legs. Missed the important areas. Okay, so I'll have to drill that out. It isn't a great depth, but there is enough depth for the rivet. Front one is alright. I'll grind those flat first, or file them flat before I drill out the posts. Okay, so that's that bit pretty much ready for the caustic. Now we got here, is this bent, or is it straight? Slightly bent, but that doesn't matter. So let's get the old base off of that one. I need this drill bit. A bit more, do a bit on this one. A little bit off centre there. pretty much it, I think. Don't go too far. That's it. I put a bit of paper in my tin lid this time because normally it you know, it's a bit bright. Okay, so these pins on the back here, I don't know if I can pinch them with the pliers enough to get them out rather than file them. Let's have a little look, see if I can turn them that way, and then, no, that's the trouble, they're going to turn, and I'd rather not file them if I don't have to. What I'm going to have to do, put another pair of pliers on there to hold them, because every time I try and pinch them they twist. Yeah, they twist. It might have gone. Yeah, that's gone enough. Okay, so that's the pin out. Needs gonna need straightening. So that's one door off. And I'll do the same with this one. My battery's saying it's flat, so it's going to go off any minute. So I apologise if the camera goes off. Just see if I can get this one off, and then it'll be all ready for the caustic. I'll try and shut that door. Shut that door. Enough yet? I think that's enough. Yeah, that's it. Doors off safe and sound. Okay, I'll straighten those. I'll just, you know, straighten them with the pliers. As best I can. They're quite soft, but it's not easy to get them right 100%. To just keep going around like that, keep doing them, and they eventually come straight. Oop. I'll turn that into a banana. Very soft. Okay, so I'll get these wheels off. Like I say, you've seen me do it before, so I'm just going to file that smaller mushroom, get those off, and then we'll be ready for the caustic soda. And then next time you see it, it'll be all cleaned up, wire brushed, ready for the primer. Okay, catch you in a few minutes. Right, here we go. We got this all wire brushed, cleaned up, ready for the primer. Had to do a bit of filing on the back of the cab, as you know, and a bit on the front of the windscreen. Had to put a bit of super glue and baking powder in there. So I'm going to put it on my little surgical clamps, and then I'm going to go out and spray the primer on that. So I'll come back to you when that's done. Right, that's it all primed. Come out alright. Like I say, the primer always does usually. I've got the doors hanging up still. I've got much room on my bench for all the bits. I've got my paint heating in the sink. So it's going to be the red and yellow. There's the doors. And I've got the wheels there's two there. I've got a whole, I'm doing a few models, so I've got a whole load of wheels on the stand. So right, so I'm going to go out and spray the red and yellow. It's a nice day out there, sunny for a change. It's supposed to rain tonight. Okay, so I'll catch you when that's painted with the colour. Okay, so disaster. I went outside to spray the Bedford, the red, and the clamp. Well, scissor clamp here, sprung open, and of course it landed upside down in all the dirt. So rather than put it back in caustic, I've just put it in this tub, and I've tipped some nail polish remover, this Q-Tex one, that one, tip some of that in there, and then I'll see, I'll brush it like this a little bit to get the paint off, and then I'll put some fresh nail polish remover, just to give it one more clean over, and then I'll have to leave it dry obviously. I'll wipe it down, and then I'll have to start again priming it, put the primer on again, and so that's put me back a couple of days now. Anyway, shit happens, as they say. Well, I'm going to put these decals on. I don't know what they're going to be like, because they've got this discoloration, so I'm not sure if that's the way they were made, or you know, they might have gone off over time. Anyway, we'll see. I've got a picture on my phone to try and get it roughly in the right place. As you know, the decals are not my strong point. They actually look alright on there. Right, need to get the water out. They are quite big decals, so oops. I'm doing the right balls of this, aren't I? Shouldn't be holding it with my finger really, should I? Trying to do it over the camera. The water seems to be squidging underneath instead of coming out the sides. A big brush. Oh God. A big brush here for doing this. That one. Bender that's coming out now. Get a bit of the water off. I'm going to flatten that a bit more, but it doesn't look too bad. Oops, going out of shot. Okay, so I'll do the other side and then we'll see how that goes. Okay, so that's the other side done. So I'll leave that overnight to dry before I lacquer anything. So that's done better than I thought. They're good decals, those actually. They're very strong. Very, very strong. Those were originally from Model Supplies. Got it on the back, but I had them in a load of stuff from Mr. Ian Hulley a while back, so that's cool. Pleased with that. Okay, what I've done, I've got these tyres, I've pinched them off a different, well, an unrestored model, so because the others haven't come. So when the other tyres come, I'll either swap them over or put the new tyres on the other model. The ones I have ordered actually are these more square ones, because I find they look quite nice on those lorries, so I probably will change them. I do prefer them myself. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Excuse me. So I've put those tyres on. I've put these wheels on with this axle on that front base plate. Save a bit of time. These are ready to go on. I need to put this tyre on the spare wheel here. That's it, she's on. I nearly painted that spare yellow, and then I thought no, I'll leave it because the original model, the DINKY model, had it red. Right, so what we need to do now is to put that base plate onto the back. Oh god, now I'm picking everything up with this. This is where it goes, all tits up. Come here. Okay, so I'm going to put this base plate on there, so it just sits at the front. Now, so long since I undid this, I've got some screws to screw that on. This time I decided to go with the screws again. Probably already showed you that when I did it, but I don't remember. So let's put these in, if I can get them in. Oh, sorry, my big hands are getting in the way. That's the first one in. Now the second one. Okay, that's fine. Right, now we've got to put this body onto the chassis. So that goes in this tongue. There, it goes into that groove behind the cab. And it's a bit difficult actually, because I don't want to scratch that blooming paint. I'm wondering how the hell do you get that on there without scratching the ruddy paint? It's an impossibility. An impossibility. I'm wondering. You know what? I don't want to scratch it. I'm going to undo this again and see if I can do it a different way. Right, let's try putting that first in there. Okay, because this part here will hold the front of the base plate of the back, if you know what I mean. That ain't going to work either, is it? It's not going to work either. Okay, so There's no way around this, is there? No way flipping well around this. Sorry, I'm going out shot all the time. Okay, we got it. What a flaming fiddle. What a flaming fiddle. Right, so the axle now holds that in. So I'm going to put this wheel on and pass that through and put this wheel on and then pin that over without buggering the back up. So I'm going to go and pin that over on my anvil on the floor. Phew, that was lucky. My memory card just ran out and I thought I'd missed some of what I've put in the back on, but it's there, or most of it's there anyway. Okay, so we've pinned that over. That wheel's got a nick out of it, but that was there. I suppose I could have put it the other way, but anyway. Right, so we're going to put the base plate on the front. Again, I've got the screws for that. So a long screw in the front because it's the biggest post. I can get him in the hole. There we go. And this one. I might need to touch the base plate up there a bit because that's where I had my clamp when I was painting it. Okay, so that's on. Now we got the back doors to put on now. They're still hanging up. They're still hanging up here from when I painted them. Right. Now, they say left and right. That's the left door. But is that the left door as you're standing behind it, or as you're standing in front of it? I assume it's when you're standing behind it. Now I've had my clamp on there, so I might have to touch that up afterwards as well. Right, so we've got the original pins, and let's see. Whoop, that went in. It's not as easy to get in as you think. Oh gee. There's my tweezers. My tweezers. Okay, that's gone in. Right. Now, let's see, I don't know if there's enough to squash flat. I don't know if it will squash flat. I might have to just do a bit of super glue on the bottom there. Actually, I might do that. Right, I need to get my cocktail stick. I might put a bit in underneath this pot there, because I only want a smidging, only a little smidging, just to hold it. Hopefully that's enough. I should have put the other door on before putting my glue. Okay, let's put the other door on. Again, I'll have to touch this door up where I had my clamp. This is more fiddly than it looks. There. Right, same again. That's not fitting great. That hasn't painted very well there. I thought I cracked it, but it's just not painted very well on those corners of those hinges. I might have to just put a dab of paint on that as well. Okay. That should be enough on there, just to stop the pins coming out. That's all we need. Okay, I'll touch these hinges up. I hadn't noticed that when it was on the clamp. I'm a bit cheesed off about that. I would have given it another coat. All the rest of it's okay. Anyway. I'll jam them shut now. Christ, I can't open it. There you go. Okay, I'm going to Let's see, I'll touch that bit up. Okay, I'll do that off camera and then I'll come back to you when it's done. Right, well that's it then, job done. Another one saved from the Dinky scrapyard. It's come out quite nice, I'm pleased with it. And as you know, I do like the old Bedfords. This is an S-type Bedford, or Bedford RL, I don't know why we had an RL at work, but yeah, I've got a soft spot for them, and yeah, it's nice, it's turned out nice, I'm pleased with that. I didn't go too mad on the detailing. I think Martin Dare did one of these quite a while ago, and he did the detailing more or less like that on the front. You Google it, the pictures you'll see, they're not all silver like Dinky did it. It's usually just the badge and the bumper. Sometimes the bumper's painted in a different colour anyway. But yeah, sometimes less is more. So yeah, we got the tyres that would have been on it that Dinky put on them when they made it. I do like those chunky tyres, as I've said, so when they come I might change them. Yeah, so all that remains for me to say is thank you again to Mr. David Yates for sending me this one. It was a while ago now. I've got quite a lot of models that he sent me still to do, and I'm gradually going through them. So yeah, thank you very much again, David, for this one. It's very much appreciated you sending it to me, and I hope you approve of what I've done with it. Yeah, so if you have enjoyed it, please join me again next time for another diecast restoration video. So before we go, I'll do the same as usual, outdoor shots, turntable video, compare before and after, and then that'll be that. So thanks again for watching, and until the next time, take care, look after yourselves, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheerio for now. Bye bye. Abato.